Bombs away, folks! Hello and welcome to Let's Play The Witcher 2 Enhanced Edition. Last time we left off, we did the tutorial and we had to cut the session short. Therefore, we didn't get a chance to play the game proper, as it were. But as a result of that, I'm here now. A couple of days later, ready to resume once again to give you a bit more flavour for The Witcher 2. I'll just go back inside for a bit of peace and quiet for now. Got a few things to explain before we press on with today's session. So, just taking a look at our journal. Now, the journal of this game is actually pretty good. I like the way it's been done. It's been done in the style of a narrative written by the bard Dandelion. A bard, a person, a character, a friend of Geralt's that was present in the first game and is also present in this one too. And his narrative starts with the end of the first game, where Geralt had thwarted the plans of the Grandmaster of the Order of the Flaming Rose and went to collect his reward from King Foltest, and as he did so, an assassin sneaked in and tried to kill the king. However, Geralt thwarted the assassin, and as we've just recently heard from Triss Merigold, that assassin seemed very similar to a Witcher. So that's where we ended the first game. We now move to the start of this one. You saw Geralt in a prison, strung up, being beaten by guards, and then took down and thrown in a room and was talking with one Vernon Roche. Apparently, according to Dandelion, we are there as a result of a tragic mistake. And as we work our way through Geralt's retelling of this day's events, this tragic mistake will no doubt become apparent. So here we are, here and now. What are we doing? Well, as one of the king's right-hand men, along with Triss Merigold, who's one of his royal advisors, we are there here at the Battle of Levelet Castle. A siege is turned into an assault, and we are going to see the king in person. But why is he assaulting this place? We got a little snippet of that information as we look to the people list. You see, he had an affair, a love affair with one Mary Louisa Levelet, and as a result of that affair, two children were born, Bussy and Anais, the king's children, bastard children, but still his children, and he has come here to take them. So that is why we are here. I also remember mentioning that in the previous game we did choose Shani over Triss. There was a situation where you had to choose one of them, and we did choose Shani. It states that here also, that she emerged victorious from the rivalry. However, after an initial blazing bright romance, the flame died out rather swiftly. Parted on sort of decent terms, but we once again find solace in the arms of one Triss Merigold. Easy to see why, of course. So that's where we are at this moment in time. So there you go. I also have turned down the music slightly. It seemed a little bit loud last time, and I have turned up the brightness a touch, so hopefully those levels will be a little bit better. But we'll see as the game progresses. We can tweak the options as necessary. I've also done a disk defrag, a virus scan and a spyware scan, because the past couple of weeks I've been having some issues with frame rates, not only in this game but also in Star Wars, and more importantly in Crusader Kings. Some real major slowdown issues. So I put it down to something to do with either the disk defrag being required or some spyware / virus issues. There was quite a bit of spyware that was removed, and since I've done that, everything seems to be working fairly well. So hopefully this frame rate situation has been sorted, so we can sit back and enjoy without fear of that hampering our progress. So let's crack on with today's session proper, and here we are in the camp of the king, preparing to assault Levelet Castle. But before we meet him, we are going to chat with some of the soldiers to get a bit of a feel about what's going on. Starting with here, this Temerian recruit.
Good to see you.
Morning, Witcher. Those blades of yours should be useful today.
Indeed they may. Asking for some information about an assassin.
Foltest's would-be assassin. You said you'd ask around.
I put the word out. I did.
And
It's a riddle wrapped inside a secret.
I thought you knew people who could help.
I can give you any cutthroat in Temeria. Problem is, your assassin came from elsewhere.
You sure?
Sure as you stand before me.
So this assassin wasn't from Temeria, so it seems that these two have met before, and Geralt has asked him to find out some information, asking about today's battle plan.
Does Foltest plan to continue the siege?
No, we're to mount an assault.
Finally.
Truth be told, I'd rather sit here than risk my neck on those walls.
Oh, apparently we've done a job for this man.
I did what you asked.
You killed the cockatrice. Wonderful. Tough job.
Routine Witcher's work.
I'll have your coin as soon as we finish off the Lavalettes. I'll be generous, I promise.
I'd like it beforehand. Promises made before battle are often hard to keep.
Don't know if we actually got any coin from that job we apparently did, but anyway, we'll hold you to that, matey. If we're both alive after this affair, I shall be returning for my coin.
Oh, looky there, new boy, it's that Witcher. Geralt of Rivia ought to know about amulets.
Amulets, you say?
I have a question for you.
Overwhelming.
Sure, go ahead. Greetings.
Don't recognise your old mates. We're the Crinfrid Reavers.
I lost my memory.
As did Boholt. After the hunt for the Golden Dragon, he took a spill and hit his head on a rock. He can still be a beast in battle, but besides that, he don't do much save eat and shit. Rarely even lusts after women.
I doubt that's amnesia.
I'm Kenneth, and this one here they call Desperate, and this is New Boy. He's apprenticing with us, I think. I haven't had much luck with the monsters of late, so we enlisted. Now New Boy's gotten himself into this wager situation. Would you help us for old time's sake? I mean, we all got a little rile. But those are bygones, as I see it.
We'd have set you free. The sorceress too. Boholt was just fooling about the raping and all.
What? Raping? Care to run that one by me, chaps?
What rape?
Shut your trap, Desperate. The Witcher don't remember. Waste of words to remind him. We're old mates, that's that.
So you'd have raped his old mate?
Just the sorceress. You were there to kill the dragon, the sorceress too. The peasants wanted at it, everyone did. But there was only one prize, and we argued. There was some commotion, a regular rumble in fact. We tied you up like hogs, meaning you and the sorceress, and went after the beast. But the dragon thrashed us so hard, we spent the next half year licking our wounds. And you done freed yourselves of your bonds.
Who was the sorceress?
Raven-haired she was. Remember her name, Desperate?
Conifer or some such. So, willing to help some old friends, Witcher?
Forgive me if I'm wrong here, but you tied me up and left me to rot, and you're calling me a friend? What's the problem?
What kind of trouble are you in now?
It's a matter of life, death, and quite a bit of coin in point of fact. New Boy bet a night that he'll survive the assault in his shirt and knickers alone. We've drunk a bit by then, I admit, but a wager's a wager. Our honour's at stake.
A soldier's honor versus a knight's. I think I get it.
The very core of the matter, Witcher. We're slated to go in the first wave, so the going's liable to be hard. New Boy's brave, but he can't survive by courage alone. In any case, we've come into this bauble that's supposed to protect him, magically like. You mind casting an expert's glance at it, seeing as sorcery and such is not strange to you?
Let me see this bauble.
Let me see this bauble.
The wolf medallion, I saw it shake.
It reacts to magic.
So it's true, what the priest said. Hear that, New Boy? You'll be safe. We'll fleece that night, we will.
Where did you get this talisman?
We came by it, let's say. We were on patrol, see, and ran into a couple of novice priestesses praying at this shrine. They were nice, smiling and all.
We done wanted to take them two on patrol. But
Shut it! Boholt had one of his rare moments of clairvoyance, went rummaging in the shrine and found the amulet.
who knows what goes on in that head of his? but every now and then he wakes up as good old Boholt.
Aye, he still cuts them down with a single wallop. In any case, we took the amulet and went off to find the rest of the patrol. Oh, the wonders we saw. First ran into some squirrels, vicious ones, arrows flying everywhere, but we came through untouched. Barely 3 of the others still standing when a dragon swooped down, the elves fell to their knees, we all legged it. The amulet's magic for certain.
Though it failed to protect the shrine from your patrolling.
Aye, true. Well, now we don't know what to think.
Right. There's my reckoning here. These people tied me up and another sorcerer, then they steal an amulet from a shrine? These people are bloody nasty pieces of work. Now I seriously doubt an amulet will protect a man from death, as if it's going to put a massive force field around him. However, if we say that it will, it might teach these guys a lesson to not go meddling in people's affairs.
Who knows? The amulet just might help.
Alright, that settles it. The Witcher says the amulet'll help.
Fucking hell. I'll not go into battle in my knickers alone.
No kid, we win that wager, we'll be rich men, remember that? Besides, what's the joy in taking a castle in full plate? They'll sing ballads about you, I tell you. The sound in the assembly, that's us. Thanks, Witcher. We'll be sure to get you a share of those winnings.
And who knows? We might get another shot at that golden dragon someday.
You Questes, Melitelli's heart. Well, we maybe told a little wee porky pie there, so if this poor innocent new boy ends up dead, it's going to be on our shoulders, but as I said, lesson well learnt, I feel. Here we are. Foltest camp. Geralt went into one of the Crinford Reavers. The trouble of this bunch of rogues had caused him during the famous hunt for the Golden Dragon. Geralt told them the amulet was indeed magic, thus confirming the Reaver's conviction that New Boy would emerge from the battle unharmed and they would win the wager. But somehow, fighting in your little shirt and knickers doesn't sound like the wisest choice.
I just know I'm...
Let's all pray for him, shall we? He might need it. Right. More herbs.
That quack's to upright on Banquo.
Hope he don't sew his dick to his
What is it?
Did he get hit in the dick?
A few injured parties
They
here.
cut him up like a pig. He'd be better off dead and buried than under the quack's knife.
Bloody hell. Had to send us a butcher instead of a medic.
Immune to disease, eh?
Indeed I am. Immune to disease. What a handy trait to have. And nothing else apparent here. A couple of people sat down having a big bite to eat.
You're the one who crushed Salamandra.
Indeed I am.
Let's show them the meaning of horror.
Ah, the aroma.
Told you I can cook.
Suckling
Sounds like
pig.
supplies.
Look at
Where'd
that.
they get the meat from?
No, don't care. Might very well be the lads that fell yesterday.
What have I done? Did I put something in the pot? What am I doing?
Wine in the Lovelet's chambers by sundown.
Putting in a few extra herbs and spices. Hello chaps, enjoying?
Getting what they deserve.
Waiting for your food, are you?
Single witcher's worth a whole platoon.
Ah, the aroma.
Powding a pull
Told you I
cloud of
can
them.
cook.
No pressure.
Themselves on the walls.
Ah, they're in for a beating.
Laugh all you like. Come the assault to be slipping on that shite.
Better that than on my own entrails.
Oh. What the hell's that? Places of power. Once the place of power is active, enter its perimeter to improve character's stats. Where's the place of power? Did I miss it? Oh, I've already gone into it. Well, I'm not fighting, so I'm not going
Fucking powding a
gonna
pull cloud of them.
benefit from its effects.